everybody, and welcome back to another reaction. If you are not familiar with our beautiful faces, this is my daughter Danny. I'm Mom Dawn. We bring you first-time movie and TV reactions. Want to give a huge shout out to our patrons. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. It means the world to us. We are striving to improve our channel, and this is one of the ways that helps us. So thank you from the bottom of our heart. Tonight, we are going to be watching the 1946 classic, It's a Wonderful Life. Mm-hmm. We are going to be watching the black and white version. I know there's also one in color, but we're preferring to do the black and white. I don't know what this is about. I don't even think I have ever caught this on TV, even a glimpse of it. What about yourself?
That's not true. You've seen the end, you just don't remember.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll see. My old brain did not even remember that. So, but thank you for reminding. Okay, so apparently I've seen the end. Maybe it'll all click once we watch it. And yourself?
I've seen the beginning. I've seen the end. I think it's about a guy who sees what it's like if he was never existed. And I know there's something about it. If the bell rings, an angel gains its wings. I don't know. It's
okay. All right, it's more than I knew. So, do you want to get to it? All right, ready, set, here we go. Enjoy.
Hello, Joseph. Trouble?
Looks like we'll have to send someone down. A lot of people asking for help for a man named George Bailey.
Oh, dear, his life. Then I've only an hour to dress. What are they wearing now?
You will spend that hour getting acquainted with George Bailey.
Sir, if I should accomplish this mission, might I perhaps win my wings?
You're going to help a man. You want to know something about him, don't you?
Well, naturally, of course.
Well, keep your eyes open. George saved his brother's life that day. But he caught a bad cold, which infected his left ear.
Me down? Help you down. Made up your mind yet? I'll take chocolate.
Oh.
Anything I can do back here?
Oh.
I'll get them, sir.
Take those cups and over to Mrs. Blaine. Just wait for him.
Yes, sir. They have the diphtheria there, haven't they, sir?
Stay, Captain Cook. Where you hidden?
Gotta see Papa, Billy.
Some other time, George.
It's important.
There's a squall in there. It's shaping up into a storm.
Out of way. Foreclosed.
I can't do that. These families have children.
Not my children.
But they're somebody's children, Mr. Potter.
Are you running a business or a charity war?
Well, all my...
Not with my money.
I have no family, no children. You can't begin to spend all the money you've got.
Oh, I suppose I should give it to miserable failures like you and that idiot brother of yours to spend for me.
He's not a failure. You can't say that about my father.
An hour ago. Be over in 5 minutes.
Poison capsules.
What kind of drinks you playing anyway?
Oh my God.
What is
Hey, I'm still here. Look at the bottle you took the powder from.
Does he have
It's
some
poison,
blood on
I
his
say
ear?
it's poison. Don't hurt my sore ear again.
no.
I know your feelings. I would have felt so close to die. I would.
George Bailey.
Oh, you mean the kid that had his ears slapped back by the druggist?
Ah, you're talking. Gee whiz, I could use that as a raft in case the boat sunk. How much this cost?
No charge.
What's my name doing on it?
Little present from old man Gower. Came down and picked it out himself.
He did? What do you know about that? My old boss. That's exactly what I want. Forget it. Oh, it's wonderful of you to think of me.
Hope you enjoy it.
I wish I had $1 million.
Hope you have a good trip, George. Uncle Billy and I are going to miss you.
See, Harry will take my job in the building alone, work there for 4 years, then he'll go.
Pretty young for that job.
Oh, no younger than I was. Well, Annie, why don't you draw up a chair? Then you'd be more comfortable and you could hear everything that's going on.
I would if I thought I'd hear anything worth listening to.
Now, you've got talent, son. I've seen it. You get yourself an education and get out of here.
You know my kid brother George, I'm going to put him through college. Hello, George.
Yeehaw!
Oh, Sam Wainwright. How are you? When'd you get here?
Oh, this afternoon. I thought I'd give the kids a treat.
Hello, well.
Hello, what am I doing?
George! Marty!
Like buzz off. She's like, hey,
This is my day.
Oh, why don't you stop annoying me?
Well, I'm sorry. Hey!
Oh, that button behind you causes this floor to open up. I've got the key.
no.
Let me hold that old wet dress of yours.
Do I look as funny as you do?
I guess I'm not quite the football type. You look wonderful. You look older. I mean younger. You look.
Oh, no.
Oh, your caboose, me lady. I'm gonna build bridges a mile long. Were you gonna throw a rock? Hey, that's pretty good. Want me to kiss her, huh?
Oh, you just wasted on the wrong people.
What do you...
Oh, no.
Interesting situation.
Please give me my robe.
Man doesn't get in a situation like this every day.
I'd like to have my robe.
Not in Bedford Falls, anyway.
George, come on home, quick. Your father's had a stroke.
Mary, I'm sorry, I've got to go.
Come on, George, let's hurry.
You can't get your fingers on, and it's galling you. That's
I
what
love
you're
his
talking
voice.
about, I know. There's just one thing more, though. This town needs this measly one-horse institution, if only to have some place where people can come without crawling to Potter.
Go on. Hey, look, you gave up your boat trip. Now you don't want to miss college too, do you?
George, they voted Potter down. They want to keep it going. Only one condition.
What's that?
And that's the best part of it. They've appointed George here as executive secretary to take his father's place.
Fine, Bailey, half up. All of Mary.
Well, I wired you I had a surprise. Here she is. Meet the wife.
George. That's all Harry ever talks about.
Ruth, what about this job?
Oh, well, my father owns a glass factory in Buffalo. He wants to get Harry started in the research business.
Where's my hat? Oh, thank you, George. This is mine.
The middle one.
Oh, thank you, George. Oh, boy.
Did you know that Mary Hatch is back from school? Came back 3 days ago. Stop that grunting.
What are you doing tonight?
Nothing.
Are you game, Vi? Let's make a night of it.
Oh, I'd love it, Georgie. What'll we do?
Then we can climb Mount Bedford and smell the pines and watch the sunrise against the peaks, and we'll stay up there the whole night, and everybody will be talking. There'll be a terrific scamp.
Georgie,
What
have
about
you gone crazy? Why, walk in the grass in my bare feet. Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
Well, I'll come in for a minute.
Hello?
Forgot my hat.
Hee-haw. Hello, Sam. How are you?
We're listening, Sam.
I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? I want to do what I want to do. And you're...
George.
Well, hello, everybody. Miss Thompson, how are you? Arlene, what's the matter here? Can't you get in? Come on in, everybody. That's right. Let's come on in. God, Jimmy. Now, look, why don't you all sit down? Here, there are a lot of seats over there.
It's a pick.
All right, now, what happened? How did it start?
Well, how does a thing like this ever start? All I know is the bank called our loan.
When?
About an hour ago, I handed over all our cash.
All of it?
Every cent.
George, I am going all out to help in this crisis. I have just guaranteed the bank sufficient funds to meet their needs.
I have some news for you, folks. I was just talking to old man Potter, and he's guaranteed cash payments to the bank. The bank's going to reopen next week. Here, that's a loan. Okay. All right, Ed.
Well, I got $300 here, George.
All right, now, Ed, what'll it take until the bank opens? What do you need?
Well, I suppose $20.
$20. Now you're talking. Fine.
And I'll sign the paper.
You don't have to sign anything. I know you pay when you can. That's okay. All right, Miss Davis.
Could I have $17.50?
Bless your heart. Of course you can have it. You got 50 cents. On business, you better have a family real quick.
I wish they were rabbits.
I wish they were too. Okay, let's put them in the safe and see what happens.
I love Wayne so much.
Hey, Bert! Here he comes! Come on, we gotta get this up. He's coming. Who? The groom, idiot! This is their honeymoon. Come on, get that ladder. What are they, ducks?
See, she doesn't care.
Good evening,
They go
sir.
fancy.
Entree, monsieur.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Me, Giuseppe Martini, I own my own house. No more we live like a pigs in this Paris field. Marie!
Hey, come on, bring the baby. Mr. and Mrs. Martini, welcome home.
Hello, George. He's always making a speech.
Oh my God, this guy is awesome, Mary.
90% owned by suckers who used to pay rent to you. Your Potter's Field, my dear Mr. Employer, is becoming just that. And are the local yokels making with those David and Goliath wisecracks?
Oh, what kind of chair is that?
I suppose I'll find out sooner or later, but just what exactly do you want to see me about?
Yeah, married, making, say, 40 a week.
45.
45. Now, if this young man at 28 was a common, ordinary yokel, I say he was doing fine. But George Bailey is not a common, ordinary yokel.
$20,000 a year.
Come to him.
You wouldn't mind living in the nicest house in town? Buying your wife a lot of fine clothes? A couple of business trips to New York a year? Maybe once in a while Europe? You wouldn't mind that, would you, John?
Vast configuration of things, I'd say you were nothing but a scurvy little spider.
That's right.
And that goes for you, too. What is it you want, Ray? What, you want the moon? If you do, just say the word. I'll throw a lasso around it. Pull her down for you.
I want my baby to look like you.
You're Mary, you on the nest?
I'd like to finish with you by tonight. I want to spend Christmas in Elmira with my family.
I don't blame you at all, Mr. Carter. Just step right in here. We'll fix you up.
December 24. 8,000.
Can't keep those Baileys down. Now, can you, Mr. Potter?
How does Slacker George feel about that?
Very jealous, very jealous.
He only lost 3 buttons off his vest.
I guess you forgot something.
Huh?
You forgot something.
What?
Well, aren't you going to make a deposit?
Oh, sure I am.
Well, then it's usually customary to bring the money with you.
And he's not going to tell him about it.
There you are.
Character. If I had any character.
Well, it takes a lot of character to leave your hometown and start all over again. Say hello to New York, boy.
Yeah, sure I will.
Now, let's hear from you once in a while. Bank examiners here.
Scared?
Well, yeah, he wants the accounts payable to... What's the matter with you? Did you see Uncle Billy with any cash last night?
He had it on his desk counting it before he closed up.
Now, look, did you buy anything?
Nothing, not even a stick of gum.
All right. Now, we'll go over every step you took since you left the house.
No, maybe.
Maybe, I don't want any maybe. We've got to find that money.
I've
I'm no good to you.
Uncle Billy, look, do you realize what's going to happen if we don't find it?
I can't think anymore, George. I can't think anymore. It hurts.
Where's that money, you silly, stupid old fool?
Did you bring the wreath? Yes, Daddy, did you bring the Christmas wreath?
What wreath?
Well, the Merry Christmas wreath with for the window.
No, I was left at the office.
Daddy, the Browns next door have a new car. You should see it.
Oh, what's the matter with our car? Isn't it good enough?
Yes, this is Mrs. Bailey. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Welch. I'm sure she'll be all right. The doctor said that she ought to be out of bed in time to have her Christmas dinner.
That Zuzu's teacher?
Yes.
Let me see. Have teachers like you, stupid, silly, careless people that send our kids home without any clothes on. You know, maybe my kids aren't the best dressed kids, and maybe they don't have any decent clothes. Oh, that's stupid. What's the matter with everybody? Janie, go on. I told you to practice. Now go on, play.
Oh, Daddy.
Bedford 247, please. Hello? Uncle Billy?
That's what the reporters wanted to talk to you about.
The reporters?
Yes, they called me up from your building alone. Oh, there's a man over there from the DA's office, too, who's looking for you.
Please help me, Mr. Potter.
Oh, don't stoop so
Help me, would you?
What have you been doing, George? Playing the market with the company's money?
No, sir. No, sir. I haven't.
Oh, is it a woman, then? You know, it's all over town that you've been giving money to Violet Bick. You're worth more dead than alive.
Oh.
Why don't you go to the riffraff you love so much and ask them to let you have 8,000?
Go home, Mr. Bailey. This is Christmas Eve.
Who's that?
He gone. No worry. His name is Welsh. He no come into my place no more.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Look where you're going.
I didn't have time to get some stylish underwear. Wife gave me this on my last birthday. I passed away in it.
I passed away in it.
You what? To save me?
Well, I did, didn't I? You didn't go through with it, did you? Had to act quickly. That's why I jumped in. I knew if I were drowning, you'd try to save me. You see, you did. And that's how I saved you.
Where are you then?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
The AS2.
Angel, second class.
What'd you say just a minute ago? Why'd you want to save me?
That's what I was sent down for. I'm your guardian angel.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I don't know whether I like it very much being seen around with an angel without any wings.
Oh, I've got to earn them. And you'll help me, won't you?
Sure. How?
By letting me help you.
I'm worth more dead than alive.
Now look, you mustn't talk like that. I won't get my wings with that attitude. Yeah, so you still think killing yourself would make everyone feel happier, eh?
Well, I don't know. It'd been better if I'd never been born at all.
What'd you say?
I said I wish I'd never been born.
You haven't a care in the world. No worries, no obligations, no $8,000 to get, no Potter looking for you with a sheriff.
Say something else in that ear.
Sure, you can hear out of it.
Well, this is where I left my car. Well, where's my car?
I beg your pardon?
My car. I'm the fellow that owns the car that ran into your tree.
What tree?
Oh, Nick. Hey, where's the martini?
Want a martini?
No, Martini, your boss. Where is he?
Hey, look, I'm the boss. You want a drink or don't you?
Okay, all right. Double bourbon, will you? Quick, huh? What's the matter with him? Never saw Nick act like that before.
You'll see a lot of strange things from now on.
Didn't I tell you never to come panhandling around here? Huh?
What the heck? That was rude.
Isn't that Mr. Gower, the druggist?
You know, that's another reason for me not to like you. That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. If you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself. Would you show these gentlemen to the door? Sure. This way, gentlemen.
What's going on around here? What? Well, this ought to be Martini's place. What else are you? What are you? You a hypnotist?
No, of course not.
Well, then why am I seeing all these strange things?
Don't you understand, George? It's because you were not born. A chance to see what the world would be like without you.
Oh, this is some sort of a funny dream I'm having. So long, mister. I'm going home.
Home? What home? How am I doing, Joseph? Thanks.
Yeah.
I didn't have a drink.
I like you, Clarence.
Ernie, take me home. I'm going off my nut.
Where do you live?
Well, now, doggone it, Ernie, don't you start pulling that stuff. You know where I live. 320 Sycamore. Now, hurry up.
All right, 320 Sycamore.
Yeah. Seen your wife. I've been to your house 100 times.
Look, Bud, what's the idea? I live in a shack in Potter's Field. My wife ran away 3 years ago and took the kid, and I ain't never seen you before in my life, see?
Okay, well, just step on it. Just get me home.
Is this the place?
Of course it's the place.
Well, this house ain't been lived in for 20 years.
What's up, Ernie?
I don't know, but we better keep our eye on this guy. He's bats.
Tommy! Petey, Janie, Juju, where are you?
They're not here, George. You have no children.
Where are they? What have you done?
All right, put up your hands. No fast moves. You'll be all right now.
Bert,
come
now
on.
listen to it. Ernie, will you take me over to my mother's house?
Sure,
Bert, listen, it's that fellow there. He says he's an angel. Ow!
Ow! Run, George!
Oh my God.
Run, George! Ow! There!
Well?
Mother, this is George. I thought sure you'd remember me.
George who?
Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives. And when he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he? Are you sure this is Bailey Park?
No, I'm not sure of anything anymore.
Your brother, Harry Bailey, broke through the ice and was drowned at the age of 9. Harry wasn't there to save him because you weren't there to save Harry.
It's true, we don't realize how much we impact just one person and it has this ripple effect, you know?
Clarence.
Yes, George?
Where's Mary?
Oh, well, I can't...
I don't know how you know these things, but tell me, where is she?
Library!
Oh,
there must be some easier way for me to get my wings.
Mary! Mary, it's George! Don't you know me? What's happened to us?
I don't know. You let me go.
Oh, nobody recognizes you?
Get back! Clarence! Clarence! Get me back! I don't care what happens to me! Get me back to my wife and kids! Please, God, let me live again.
George! You all right?
Oh, he's there.
Hey, what's the matter?
Now get out of here, Bert, or I'll hit you again. Bert, do you know me?
Know you? You kidding? I've been looking all over town trying to find you. Your mouth's bleeding. Are you sure you're all right?
What do you know about that? Merry Christmas!
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry! Merry! Yay! Hello, Bedford Falls!
You okay?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter!
Happy New Year to you! In jail. Go on home. They're waiting for you.
Well, hello, Mr. Bank Examiner. How?
Mr. Bailey, there's a deficit.
I know, $8,000. Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to jail. Merry Christmas. Where's Mary?
Daddy.
Kids!
Fine. Not a smidge of temper.
Not a smidge of... Hallelujah.
Hello. Where are you? Oh, George.
Let me touch you. Are you real?
Oh, I hear them coming now. George, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Mary did it. She told some people you were in trouble, and they scattered all over town collecting money. Didn't ask any questions, just said George in trouble and tell me.
I busted the jukebox.
I realize how people will have your back.
get a Get this. It's from London. Office instructed to advance you up to $25,000. Stop. Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Oh, his friend, the goofy one.
To my big brother George, the richest man in town.
Yeah, because we don't need things.
Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Like this. Oh my god, I did not know that one was, excuse me, gonna hit me so impactfully. At the end, like, it just hit. Because all those people, you know, sometimes you just feel like you're so, there's no way out, you're at your wit's end, you're, whatever you're going through, you know, and, you don't realize that you impacting one person in a positive way sets off this whole chain of events. You know, and you don't realize, what am I trying to say? You know, like, I don't have a huge group of friends. I've had friends, and then, you know, they just are gone because of whatever. They always, you know, just whatever. And they're out of my life for whatever reason. And sometimes I feel like, would anybody really be there for me if the chips were down? And in the end, people will be there for you if you are just unselfish. You're selfless. You're kind. You're just in general kind, and you do things for other people that it impacted them, but it didn't necessarily. You know, it's just how you are. You just, you know, you lend a helping hand when you can. You help out when you can, and it's just how you are. But you don't realize the impact that you could make on somebody else. So when it comes down to it, all these people would rally around you that you really didn't think would, because you didn't realize how much you impacted your life. So you impacted their life. So what I'm trying to say in a very long, drawn out way is every one of us matters. Every one of us makes an impact on somebody else. And if we weren't here, we wouldn't have been able to what's the word I'm looking? We wouldn't be able to grace someone else's presence with just us. Does that make sense? So no matter, we've all been through it. So I've been and hit rock bottom so many times, whatever, emotionally and just mentally, and you know, and it really just makes you think. I get emotional about it. It really just makes you think that we're here for a reason, and we sorry y'all, and we're important to somebody else's life, whether we realize it or not. You know, and like he said at the end, his brother was so sweet. He said, you know, that George was the richest man. Did he have all the money? Was he able to travel? Did he have maybe the nicest house? No, but it doesn't matter. He was rich where it mattered most, in his heart, and his kindness, and his selflessness, and his, you know, Oh my gosh. Yeah. Your turn.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, you basically said it all.
Hey, from the heart.
You're a lot more important to people than you know. Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. And even, you know, like I said, like I don't have by any means a large group of friends. And you can, you know, get lonely. You guys, like, reaching out with your kindness, I feel, and I said this in the last video, like, that you're our friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we, you know, in a very small way have gotten to know you guys, and just your kind words and your you don't even realize how much you impacted and touched us. You know, and we really hope that, again, that we can do that for you. We don't want anyone to ever feel alone, you know? Yeah, and we just really hope that in some small way we can, you know, touch you guys. It's not going to be a huge impact, but just, you know, yeah. Yeah. You know, literally his whole town came out for him. Did he think that?
He didn't think that he meant a lot to these people, but
no, and he did. And how he wanted at the beginning, like, just to travel and just get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if he wouldn't have been there, he wouldn't have saved his brother, which then his brother went on to
save more people,
and then it just sets off this whole thing. We have probably touched so many people's lives just over the course of our lives in just tiny ways. Like I said, they may not have been necessarily like super important things to us. It's just how we were and what we did. But to them, it could have meant the world, which could have then set off this other event and this other event. You know. And then the old grumpy Scrooge, like, was he really getting anything out of life?
No.
No, he was trying to take over the whole town, but would have people rallied around him? No, because he didn't go out of his way just to do things from the kindness of his heart, you know? And that's where his brother was right. Like, rich doesn't mean having money and having all these showy things. Rich is, you know, being surrounded by love, whether it be, you know, your family, your friends, whether you have 1 or 10 or whatever, your sweet neighbors like we have who become our family. Where was I even going?
I don't know. Your brain.
And the richness, and just rich just means so many other things. I know I've gone on this long tangent, but it really just, like, touched my heart. I just had to speak from the heart, like, you know? So, yeah. This movie was, like,
2 thumbs up.
If I had more thumbs, I would give them.
I know.
Because this was fantastic. Fantastic.
I think it's something a lot of people need to hear, the ending of it.
Yes.
That, you know.
I agree.
I'm glad I watched it. I think it's something I needed to hear after this year.
We go through things, and there's not one person out there that's never said that they've felt like they've hit rock bottom in some way, or they felt like, how am I going to get through whatever I'm, you know, going through right now? And, you know, kindness rewards kindness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just, it does. And, yeah. And that's why I always say at the end, just to be kind always.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be rewarded in so many more special ways than just being, you know, like the guy that owned everything. I forgot his name. Potter, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why when it's Pottersville, yeah. You know, because what was he getting rewarded with? Nothing. Yeah. Oh. That, like, severely... If you have not seen this movie, watch this movie. it will impact you in whatever you're going through. It'll hit at your heartstrings in some kind of way.
Yeah.
It really will. Do you want to add anything else to this? We love y'all. You have become our friends, and that means everything to us. And wherever you are in your part of the world, hey, if it's morning, afternoon, evening, stay safe, be kind, always. Especially at the holidays, but hey, all year round. Kindness rewards kindness. Until we meet again.